Letter 289. To His Reverend and much honoured brother, Dr. Alexander Leighton, Christ's prisoner in bonds at London. Dr. Alexander Leighton was descended of an ancient family in Forfarshire, whose chief seat was Alice Haven or Anson, near Montrose. Besides studying for the Christian ministry, he qualified himself as a physician, and during the reign of James I and the commencement of that of Charles I, practiced medicine in London, as well as exercised his ministry there. But whether he had any fixed charge, we are not informed. In his zeal for Presbyterian principles and against the innovations of Laud, he published a work entitled An Appeal to the Parliament, or Zion's Plea Against the Prelacy. For this work he was arrested in 1629 and thrown into an abominable cell in Newgate. After lying there 16 weeks in great misery, he was served with an information of the crimes of which he was accused, and charged to appear before the Star Chamber. He was then unable to attend, being under severe distress that had brought skin and hair almost wholly off his body. But the Star Chamber condemned the afflicted and aged divine to be degraded as a minister, to have one of his ears cut off, and one side of his nose slit, to be branded on the face with a red hot iron, to stand in the pillory, and to be whipped at a post, to pay a fine of £1,000, and to suffer imprisonment till the fine was paid. When this inhuman sentence was pronounced, Laud took off his hat, and holding up his hands, gave thanks to God, who had given the church victory over her enemies. The sentence was executed without mercy, and Leighton lay in prison until the meeting of the Long Parliament, that is, upwards of 10 years. When liberated, he could hardly walk, see, or hear. He died in 1649. He was the father of the celebrated Robert Leighton, Archbishop of Glasgow. When this letter was written to him by Rutherford, he had languished many years in prison.